Good morning. Welcome to Yellow Shelf, Monica Raszewski.
Thank you,
Did I
Joe.
say that right?
It's actually Raszewski.
Beg your pardon.
No, that's
Okay.
fine. It's once you get it, it's okay.
I've got it. Please tell me I'm not the first person to get that one wrong.
No, it's very common. I say the V, the W is like a V, the S is
Yeah,
like a
yeah.
sh.
It's so good to have you here. Monica, I've got your book. Congratulations, it's out now. Crimson Light, Polished Wood. Tell us all about your newest novel.
Thanks, Joe. Well, on one level, Crimson Light Polished Wood is an intergenerational tale about inheritance, inheritance of property, possessions, also cultural ideas. And it's an unequal inheritance between brother and sister. And it's about the sister's, I guess, how she deals with the loss and the insults to some degree. I should say, like, it's not a straightforward narrative like a family saga with this being the dramatic point.
Yeah.
It's also about one person exploring another person's life once they've died through what they've left behind.
Yeah.
That's really what it's about.
Yeah.
Um, it's also about the experience of migration to some degree and displacement. All the characters are kind of recent migrants or migrant background, and about belonging and not belonging. So,
Yeah. Yeah, that's definitely what I took away. I felt like that longing for acceptance and that idea that, relationships can be conflicting and complex, and our
yes,
values aren't always aligned or our beliefs aren't always aligned.
yes.
Monica, tell us anything else about what inspired you to write this particular book, because I know you've written before, which feel free to mention. You've got a previous book that you
Yeah.
released a few years ago. Tell us about the inspiration for this book, and your writing journey.
Okay. Um, well, this book actually, I guess, well, there are a number of impulses, but one of them was just the experience of clearing out or helping clear out houses once the person or people who have lived there have died and dealing with their possessions,
Yeah.
collections, these things that have layers and deep meaning, And as I was writing, I became really interested in the way objects acquire meaning and layers of meaning and how they can be many things. And well, for those, when you read the book, you'll see that that actually turns into something. Um, and then there was also uh, trees from my childhood, actually, in my
Yeah.
backyard, in neighbouring trees. They had lots of meaning and they became like a bit of a foundation for there are trees throughout this
Yeah.
novel. They became the associated layers of meaning with those, and of course, the people who live kind of beneath them, around them, and their imagined stories. Yeah, and then coupled with that, the experience of missing out and that kind of outsider position and what possibilities are there for the person who's outside, whether it's the family or through the migrant experience, what
Yeah.
that allows. Yeah.
Yeah. Um, Tell us, interesting to read about you. You've written plays, you've written
Oh,
a previous
yes, yes.
novel. Tell us your novel. Was it 2021?
Yes.
The Is it Archaeology of Dream?
No, The Archaeology of a Dream City. Yeah, yeah, that was my first published novel. I've been writing for a very long time, all
Yeah,
my
okay.
life, and even before, and in my student days, and across kind of a number of genres. So in my student days, poetry, and
Okay.
joined um, a group of women poets, and actually we did something which I still think is really. I'm kind of proud of. The four of us did a performance piece, or we directed. We weren't, we directed uh, um, from poetic seek in sort of poetry, dramatized.
Yeah.
Anyway, and then I moved more to playwriting. So I had
Mhm.
a couple of plays at La Mama, and I should say that throughout this time I'm working as a librarian at the State Library and then at Melbourne Uni. And I enjoyed that very much and just writing in the gaps. And I did write early on a longer work of fiction, but didn't really go anywhere. But elements of that
Yeah.
found their way into the archaeology of a dream city
Okay.
years later.
Yeah.
So, you know, all is not lost often. And yeah, and then um, this novel came. I'd also been writing some short fiction in there. So, through my life, we're in the cracks. That's what I've been doing because that's what I have a compulsion to do. So, yeah.
Yeah. And Monica, will that compulsion continue? I know you're currently enjoying the success and the launch of this book, but will that compulsion continue? Do you intend to continue to write? Would there be more books in the future?
Oh, yes, I'm already writing another novel. Yeah, yeah, I've got a bit of a pipeline going. Yeah, no, well, I don't know, but I am definitely working on another novel.
Sure.
And actually, this is interesting. I'm working with a friend on a work of nonfiction at first
Okay.
time. She's a
Wow.
nonfiction writer, so she's keeping me on track, But yeah, so that's interesting. It's early days. I don't think we've
Yeah.
found the form yet, but that's a kind of challenging thing, which
Ah,
I'm
look, it sounds like you're stretching your skill set. So that sounds very impressive. Monica, all these books in the future, I would love to get you back to share
oh,
on Yellow Shelf as well. But, in the meantime, enjoy the success and the journey
thank you.
of this particular book. Thank you so much for joining us.
Oh, pleasure. Thank you for having me. It's been really nice chatting. Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.